in the Bible. Exodus chapter 20 verse 13 reads, "Thou shalt not kill," which is one of the 10 commandments which the Lord gave directly to the children of Israel. No, Moses did not receive the 10 commandments apart from the Israelites. If you actually read chapter 19 and 20 together, you'll see that the Lord spoke with them directly. You can also read in Deuteronomy 5, which says the same thing, that the Lord spoke with them directly, and out of fear they sent Moses to speak with God on their behalf. But he spoke the 10 commandments specifically to them. Okay, I can discuss that in another Clarion call thoroughly. The second law is Leviticus chapter 24 verse 21. Again, in the King James Version, it says, "And he that kills a beast, he shall restore it, and he that kills a man, he shall be put to death." And in this context, man includes man, woman, and child. Okay, this is talking about intentional events, not accidental events. So we have to be really clear that if abortion is an induced termination, which is intentional termination, which is murder, then it, by biblical law, is murder and punishable by death. But of course, modern societies don't subscribe to the Bible, but like to claim that they are Christian. But the point is that we don't understand these terms that are being used, and that the pro-choice argument in itself is flawed just based off of definition. And then once you bring the spiritual aspect into perspective, you see that it is all murder and punishable by death, and it is not a choice about body. This is why if a doctor harms a child accidentally, he can be punished legally. However, you can intentionally abort. The hypocrisy in modern civilizations is outrageous. So just to put this back into perspective, so that there is a clear understanding about the definition of abortion as given as a composite definition, using the definitions of the words that define abortion. Again, abortion is the spontaneous or induced termination of a pregnancy after, accompanied by, resulting in, or closely followed by the death of a living thing in its earliest stages of development. Not that it is not living, that it is in the earliest stages of its development. To me, that means zygote, but that, again, that's philosophy, so I don't want to get there. Or a vertebrate that has not been brought forth or hatched, especially after its basic structure is laid down. It's clear. There is no arguing about this if you subscribe to the definitions within common dictionaries. If you don't, I'm not talking to you. That's fine. And if you don't, then you have to throw out every other word you use from the dictionary in these common definitions. But that's a whole nother story. The point is that by definition, we know that abortion is murder, and we have to be really careful and participate in the destruction of innocent lives, potential lives, and not allowing these lives to exist for selfish choices. The way to avoid pregnancy is abstinence and celibacy. Then there would be no need to be in a situation where there is a choice between your quote-unquote of freedom or having a child. And to finish this up, because I'm actually going longer than YouTube actually allows me to have a video, so I'll probably have to cut this into parts. But to combat one argument I heard, and I heard it mentioned on The View, and different women on YouTube are mentioning the same argument. They don't want the government to tell them what to do with their body. Okay, If that is the case, then why have you allowed the government to force you to certify your body as being alive with a birth certificate? Or why have you allowed the government force you to receive a social security number? Why are you allowing the government to force you to use your body to pay for other people in old age? I'm not arguing whether these things are wrong or right. My point is you're already letting the government force you and tell you what to do with your body. So that argument is flawed, and that is the last thing I'm going to say. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Again, I'm not doing this to offend anyone. I just want people to understand the terms that they are using and the spiritual aspects connected to them. So God bless and good day.